What is going on, everybody? Back on it, YuYu Hakusho episode 66. It looks like we're still at the physical location of the tournament. But this is kind of the first full episode where we have of like tournament's over, everybody evil or that may or may not wish us harm is defeated or no longer in the way, and the characters within the story can finally like take a deep breath. I don't know how they're just supposed to. I mean, you could have said that multiple things, but now every character we've kind of touched has been involved, minus his mother. But how everyone's just supposed to go back to life, like we didn't just sit through all this. It's kind of, I'll be interesting to see kind of how they, I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be like every arc is going to be them getting like pulled out of their world, going to do things. It's not going to be them just like stuck at school, stuck interacting with his mom, doing things. We'll see. But the first episode post Dark Tournament, post, you know, build up to Taguro, can we defeat him, all that stuff. The mood of every character, how we take it from here, who the next big bads are going to be. I think I looked at it, there's only like 107-ish or 112 somewhere episodes. So we're well past the halfway point. We're creeping up on the 70s here shortly. We'll keep cranking it out and see what we get. Let us see what we get. All right. One last Beatles shot. Girls out here. The animation is crazy. Excuse me, the artwork is a little alarming. Correct. Normal life is going to seem weird as hell. So what do we do with Pooh? Like, does he come back to the house, or does he stay here? He's abusing that thing. The artwork is a crazy switch up. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't connect with Genkai at some point. This art style is very like, oh shit, Naruto, One Piece. This episode is going to be a massive fight. Look at the art switch, the animation styles. All right, well. I feel like I'm watching a completely different show. Yeah, he is holding it in and needs to go out there by himself and let it out. Like, let all that out. What? Oh shit. They're back on the Spirit Road. Can we get his father back here so we can just remove him from the storyline completely, or what? Okay. Oh shit, all the paperwork. I preferred him in teen form, by the way.
Yeah, about that, sir.
I told you guys to do the stamping while I was gone. I even gave you my seal and my favorite ink pad with the ponies on the top.
Yes, sir. And everything was going perfectly until King Yama came around.
Oh,
My dad?
his father is here.
And when he found out you left your paperwork, those veins in his neck popped out, and he said you had to do it all when you got back. You should probably get stamping, sir, so he doesn't give you spankings.
There's no time. I have some ultra important business to do and I have to look cool. Now go get some brooms and clean this place up.
Right.
All right.
We don't have time for naps.
Have we seen his father on screen yet? I don't know.
I forgot how comfy this chair is.
Oh, is he passing on? He's got to do his quick bus stop.
Fine, let him in.
Toguro, yeah. Same way we spoke to Genkai there for a second. She was at the terminal here, the bus stop. I guess he's making a quick stop. I don't know why he gets to keep the glasses and the shades and everything, but.
Time to find your place.
So does he go as human? Does he go as demon?
Evaluation of the facts.
Or what?
I don't think that's necessary.
No. Right to the crux.
Interesting.
In fact, yours is a very intricate case.
I've already decided. I would like you to sentence me to limbo.
Mmm.
You're asking me to send you there?
Wants you to get stuck in limbo for all of eternity, never going to heaven, just wandering forever?
Not all the destinations are parted spirits. It's by far the most horrific, absolute misery. Every part of you sliced away except your ability to experience pain.
That's what he wanted to trade off for what he gave.
You would just cease to exist. And yet knowing that you won't.
Oh shit.
I've weighed your demon crimes against your human achievements, and considering that Sanyo's plan ended in part because of you, a slight punishment will be sufficient. Please, you do have time to reconsider.
Nah, man, he needs to be punished, he says. For everything he gave up and what he did.
My choice is made.
Very well. I can't convince a man with a death wish. 10,000 years in limbo.
Godspeed. Wow.
Take him away, Ogre.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Can't be walking through the walls like that. And who is she? We've never seen her. I want to get more into this of it, of the Yu Yu Hakusho world. What he wished for. Was he trying to trigger Toguro for real? So he could get the best version of him come fight time or what? Yeah.
It was a sort of invitation.
And did they throw hands a little bit and he realized his human form would never be enough or what?
At the sight of his fallen students, Toguro flew into a maddening rage.
And? What's the result?
Toguro had believed himself to be the most powerful fighter, had he not? It was the first time he'd been proven vulnerable.
The records do
I like
say
the girl's character design here too.
Toguro did not face Chiron that day, but disappeared into the wilderness for 3 months. The morning before the tournament, he reappeared in front of his team. Genkai and the others.
And his brother.
Seemed changed, detached, possessed.
Alright.
He killed Chiron in the final round.
In his base human form. Yeah. With Genkai.
As his prize, Tagoro was made into a demon, like Chiron. I don't understand the man's way of thinking, sir. Why would he choose to become like the creature he most desires?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the million-dollar question. Perhaps
And asked to go to Limbo.
students, even though he'd avenged them, it wasn't enough. The only way to atone was to never be vulnerable again.
And then chose for that 10,000 years of torture.
Monster he already felt himself to be. Perhaps he was just afraid of loving someone. Perhaps he was just afraid of growing old.
Tell me Genkai's not like waiting here for him and they're gonna go to Limbo together.
The deeper you dig, the more tunnels appear, and inside each is a creature ready to bite. Layer upon layer of bravado facades, contradicting desires and intensely wrought obsessions. But beneath it all, I suspect you would find just a normal man with a wounded heart.
Takuro's gotta be the best, one of the better characters, no? And he stayed on that mental path too. Remind me of Goku running Spirit Road and shit. I'm wondering if he's gonna run into Genkai while he's here. That's what I'm waiting to see. Oh shit. And she gets that form? Why is that? Curious why it's not the form you died in. How much time do we have left? Okay, we got a good 10 minutes left. The Tagoro stuff's been the most interesting stuff we've gotten in a while. Maybe he knew Genkai was going to Limbo, so he chose to do that as well? Or did it have nothing to do with her at all? Maybe it had everything to do with her. For the pain he got, who knows? It's interesting why she gets this form.
Our teamwork is even more in tune now. It isn't going to take us much longer. Soon every fighter will know of our names. We go further.
Beyond.
You're a beautiful girl, Genkai. I can't help but think our human lives are nothing but a cruel joke. Here long enough just to know what we want. And then it erodes.
That's what makes you human. Well?
Don't tell me you're surprised. You knew I would choose to go this way.
The visuals right now are crazy. Same thing she used to do with Call Yusuke. Now, could a higher power or someone really strong show up here and just blow this whole spirit world to bits? Like, blow open that gate, Limbo, blow open everything over there that Koenma sits in, just complete, like, turn this place to complete havoc. Eh?
All that business delighted me. Murdering Kyron, knowing that I was the most powerful.
Can't tell if he's just keeps telling himself that.
My fear of Kyron that I pushed forward to meet my ultimate potential. I understood my power and was freed from human baggage. And in the larger scheme,
Can't tell if he's just saying that or.
I'm actually thankful for what Kyron did.
I think he's. I would have believed everything he said up until that point. Now you're doing too much.
Don't mourn me, Genkai.
Be really crazy if she went with him. The visuals.
Here trying to figure me out. You have a job to do. Your apprentice, Urameshi, he can still be stronger, but he could go the wrong way too. Like me.
And he called his way the wrong way.
I'll actually listen to you the way I can.
Now it's starting to come out a little bit. Man, she's gonna go be tortured for... Oh!
No good guy, but it would have been a beautiful life.
He has no regrets, man. His character's pretty great. I feel like you rarely get that in animes these days, where like the big bad or someone doesn't sit back and like regret everything they did, and if I had just done this and it didn't have to be like this, and this is the triggering point. And we still saw that, the things that triggered him, and he said, you know, maybe if I followed that way, but he still is locked in with what he decided and is completely fine with that. That's his wish.
On the surface, it seemed that Sakyo was the one pulling the strings in the tournament, but hindsight tells us another story. Toguro was the real puppeteer.
So she gets to come back? And then who is it that possesses the power to do that? I don't know.
It's just like family vacation. My dumb sister's always making us late, probably plucking her mustache.
Should I tell you about your fluffy doll?
How do we get his sister involved in like the group fighting, getting skills?
Hey, why do I have to carry all your stuff?
Of course you don't have to, but Yukina's drawn the guys who are nice to their sisters.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kazuma. That's very sweet. This too.
No way, Botan.
You're not my sister.
Yes, but Yukina's socks are in here.
You don't mind having poo duty, right?
Poo duty.
No one's gonna take the champ serious if he's holding a blue teddy bear with a beak.
We know you're cute, Pooh. It's just being a jerk.
Well, I thought for sure we'd see him visiting her grave before we sail off.
You know, I'm actually gonna miss this stupid place.
Feels like we've been here for years.
All right. So episode episode 67 is going to be the full-on leaving off point from this whole storyline. Back to the real world. Yeah, back to school. Various crimes. Knew it.
Hold on a sec.
You just gonna leave the old fossil behind?
Genkai, I don't believe it.
She's really alive.
Death just has no meaning. We're just in Dragon Ball verse out here.
Wait, I died like you. Half-assed.
The art style in it is crazy. Kurabara, not killed, which we knew. Genkai, straight. Yeah. All right.
So it goes. Finally, the champion Urameshi team sails away from Hagen
Hey.
with all its members intact. But unbeknownst to them, a new plot is unfolding. For in the rubble of the stadium lurks a new figure, determined to keep Sakyu's plan.
Ooh, so we're gonna continue the portal between worlds storyline, which I don't mind at all. At all. I just like maybe the whoever they introduced to keep that plan going will be even more interesting than Sakyo. But his character was pretty great. I mean, we got to go to the no glasses shot, right? I mean, yeah, Togoro's character has just been pretty great. I feel like even though he was on screen a lot, he also wasn't, in a way, meaning that, like, we never really got, like, into his personality or his thought. Like, he was pretty just, like, a blank level villain, it felt like. And then within, like, the last 3 episodes, they're trying to cram all of this lore, thought process, what he thinks about this, decisions on this, that. But I guess maybe that's what kind of makes it hit a little bit harder, is like he was that stone cold the whole time, and they give you a little bit at the end, but he still doesn't regret his decisions, accepts his punishments or what has to come with it, doesn't waver, doesn't falter, doesn't regret nothing. And I like that we stick to that, because you know how it is in anime all the time, of villains get redeemed or second chances or come back around or feel like, why did I do? And he still says that, you know, it could have been a very beautiful life, but he made a choice and he's okay with that choice and has accepted that choice. So I enjoy that about his character, even though I felt like they kind of crammed his lore into the last like 3 episodes. Still some pretty good stuff. And then why he's also choosing to like torture himself for, you know, eternity or 10,000 years. Maybe he just feels like it's what he deserves. And I'm glad he didn't waver on it this either. We didn't see him crying and be like, oh, what life could have been, and if I had just... No. I'm walking, I'm accepting my punishment. That's what I've got. On the flip side, again, I mean, you should see it coming, I guess. How many times was Yusuke supposed to be dead? The first time originally. And then they said if he did this, it definitely meant he couldn't get his soul back. But then if he did this, then you definitely couldn't get it. Then he traded it in here and traded it in there and didn't have enough this. And it was a whole thing. So to think that, like, I was fine with Genkai, like, actually being... It felt pretty impactful, especially with the connection to the Girl storyline. I wouldn't have been upset if they kind of just, like, drifted off into limbo or whatever together. Would have been a nice kind of, like, ending for them both. And we're fine. We went to the Dark Tournament, didn't lose a single thing, and everyone's coming out stronger. Nobody died. No one took serious lifelong damage. Nothing. Everyone's coming out juiced up, maybe minus Kurobara. And everyone gets to go on living like nothing happened. And that's it. That's where we leave. So that probably is the official, like, done of the Dark Tournament. Sailing off the island. I'm sure we'll get some relaxed slice of life episodes where, like, they're not in another realm or dimension, and a lot of the fights or whatever will be kind of happening school-wise, ground-wise, home-wise, before they just rip us and put us somewhere else. Narrator says someone wants to continue his plan. I'm here for it. We'll see. We'll leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, your favorite, subscribe, and as always...